Hello gamers and geeks, and welcome to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM, and I run games of Dungeons & Dragons 2014 on the Games and Geekery Discord server. And today we're playing Blood Feud. We're on the 28th episode. Yes, we're on the 20th episode. And, yeah, it should be fun. Would the players like to tell us a little about their characters?
I guess I'll go first, if that's okay?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Hello, my name is Nightwatch. I'm a Twilight Warforged cleric of Stone that Praise the Moon.
Praise the moon.
I got green baby on my hip, and also devil-possessed armor, as technically a former angel on my person.
Yes.
I can go next. I play Malrock, the Death Knight Paladin Sorcerer.
Yep.
I don't know what else I had to say for race other than I'm a Death Knight from a reborn Goliath.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's all of it.
Okay, I guess I'll go since no one else seems to be jumping at the opportunities. I am Deanne, the M-tier Warlock of the Undead.
Cool. And
I can go next.
yay!
My name's Scarlet. I am a Magma Mephit Barbarian.
Yep, there you are. And Aru will show up. He's just not here yet. Who are we missing? Oh, Sooty. Sooty.
I should be the spore druid. That is kind of sassy and shy. And like sheep.
And like a sheep. Yes.
Yes.
Bah!
That is me, yes. Her name is Bluebell.
The sheep is Bluebell.
She knows curse words. Yes.
Yes.
She knows curse words. I'm so proud. Oh yeah, and I babysit.
Yes. You occasionally help with Nightwatch's green baby. Yes.
Yes. I use Auntie Sooty.
Yes. Unfortunately, the player who plays Ebba is not well today, so... but she has requested we play anyway. But what happened last time we played?
Well, we as we were dealing with the aftermath of the Hydra fight, and determining that the house that was destroyed was our client, we quickly realized that a Drider had taken those few seconds to attempt to abduct Sooty and made it regret its life choices in very short order.
Yes.
Then we Ebba led us to manage to remember how to lead us to where her mother was, where we were let in, escorted down this hallway full of 40 Drow guards to basically a torture chamber, mad scientist lab.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And a great discussion was had about the past between Ebba and her mom until a fight broke out, because why not? Anyway, but yeah, so we wound up beating her mom and her two undead, or her somehow using the the shards of Goodwin, the Death Knight's sword to reanimate them, drow,
or at least
power them, or
unnaturally
something.
sustain them. Yes, yeah.
Yeah. We put the three of them down, took out the chunks of sword, removed Chandra's head, because we want to have it available for people to cast Speak with Dead on.
Mm-hmm.
And we then we searched the place for anything useful. Found a couple of items. Found out that somebody had already been through her paperwork, though.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes life more difficult.
Yo.
And we were thinking about walking out the way we came in, but when we opened the door, the drow had pulled their hand crossbows, and while not pointing it at the door, had them pointed up at the ceiling at the ready to see if anybody was dumb enough to try to challenge the gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
We decided that didn't sound like a good idea, so a hunger door outside the door to act as a bit of a barrier, and a shut door, and an escape through a recently discovered secret door later. And we wound back up in the streets of the Drow City, going, all right, now to the gate and out of here, because nope.
Uh-huh. Let's not dally in the city of the Drow.
Yeah, and so pretty much we escaped out the city and found a small offshooting branch where we were able to put up a tiny hut and take a rest, and that's where we wound up.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So, anybody doing anything in particular during the long rest? During the downtime of their long rest, should I say?
Just watching the tunnels to see if there's any drow pursuers.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because that's not a strenuous activity.
This is true. This is true. So you and Nightwatch doing your usual, keeping your eyes peeled.
Yep.
Yeah. Along with, I guess, taking care of Marceline until, she can go to sleep, and also talking to my armor.
Okay. Anything in particular that you're saying to your armor? Who dat? Oh, it's Robert.
Just,
I thought Rob was leaving and then he came back.
I guess talking about, what kind of stuff can the armor do? Along with, discussing, he mentioned a deal.
Uh-huh.
And also trying to, I guess, talk down the armor to, hey, Armor did not make that gun, someone else did. His name is Gamble, and he's a lot worse. I'm trying to throw him under the bus and not have Aru be okay. Or at least, hopefully get, a lighter sentence. If instead Armor decide, hey, I need to call up my buddies.
So while you're wearing the armor, you're basically trying to convince the vengeful spirit within it that Aru is innocent?
Okay, I'm not saying he's innocent, I'm just saying that he is like a child. Does not understand what he does is evil.
He can't be held responsible because he's too stupid.
That, and also, has Aru actually told us what his character's age is?
No.
Because I know that, normally, his I think he said like his race's lifespan is like only 20 years because they explode.
Yeah, but that's more of a life expectancy rather than... They don't usually see old age.
Yeah, that's what I meant, like... So Aru is at least maybe...
5.
At least below that?
Given that he's now an Elder Darkling, he's probably at least 5 years old.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to research on one. Yeah, just something to look up on the at the library later.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're talking with your armor. What's Sooty doing? I can barely hear you.
She is teaching her land curse word.
Can you? But you can't speak Sylvan, can you?
No, but party members can translate it.
Aru can translate it. Yes.
Yes. Other than that, City would probably try and catch up on some rest. I did consider having her look out as well, but there's like 2 party members doing it. She'll be fine.
I think there's pillows on there.
The mag roll we
Yes.
just started, it's fine.
Yeah, I thought I would add a little bit to it.
Diane.
Yep.
It's the sleeping.
Ooh. Oh wow. Okay. So, yeah. Don't suppose any of you have the alert feat, do you? Aha.
No.
Malrock does.
Does Zervin help?
There's a what?
Zervin, but does Rob just said like he does. I mean, he has the alert one.
Yes, he has the alert feat.
And aren't we in a tiny hut, which means like nothing can actually get to us at the moment?
Right, but it only lasts for 8 hours, and as you come to the end of your long rest, it will disappear.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. For some reason ignore me, Anthony. My brain is all over the place right now.
So, yeah. The 8 hours expires. You're all back up to full hit points. All your spell slots. You've even learned some new tricks. What's the first thing that you all do?
I don't suppose in the 2 hours I could have gotten
Tomorrow.
Both of them aren't here yet, Scarlet, if she goes down, she'll disappear.
What?
I'm basically trying to convince Scarlet, Nightwatch, and Slitty to sign their names into my book.
So you want? Hey, can I get your autograph?
Pretty much, yes.
We're gonna be famous.
No.
Nightwatch doesn't want to sign.
Explain, please.
As long as your name is in my book, once per day, I can keep you from falling unconscious in combat.
Can I see this ledger?
It's a ledger. It's the same book you see him carrying around all the time. You see a few spells written down in it, and nothing else. It does not look demonic or anything. It looks just like a spell book, only it somehow now has this other power.
It's a leather-bound book.
You promise it's not going to steal my soul and take it to your patron?
No, I'm not I am personally not a fae, and I am not a warlock of an archfey. I have no interest, nor does my patron, in your soul.
Apparently, Sooty is sleeping.
Oak.
Despite the fact that you don't need to sleep anymore. Your long rest is over. Poke.
Okay.
Okay, I'll put my face in you, Deanne. I'll sign it.
Cool.
Is there an age limit for who has to sign it?
No.
Okay.
What name
After
do
I
you
write
sign?
my name.
What name do you sign, Nightwatch?
I just put in.
I'm finding it difficult to see the glossy on thing. Trying to put down on the table.
Are you going to write Nightwatch or Rachel or something else?
Thank you.
My watch, I guess, would put in Nanette.
Nanette.
Night watch.
Cool.
Joe also didn't like a little pen and then just write Marceline's name. Have a maybe try to write her name in it.
There.
Because accidents will happen, I guess.
Yeah.
That only leaves one spot for either Scarlet or Sooty.
Oh, if that does it, I could like backtrack it.
Yeah, because I can only hold up to 4 at the moment.
Okay, then yeah, never mind. Erase Marceline's name and just let someone else sign it. Sorry.
Basically, he will touch the thing and be like, "All right, your name can stay. That. Okay, cool." Ah, because that way, I'm glad you agreed to sign it because you are the primary. You are the one that does most of the healing stuff. So if I can stop you from going down, then you can get everybody else back up.
Thank you, Dan. I'm sorry for being suspicious. You lied to me before. But
I've
I'll
never
put my face in you.
never lied to you about my own powers. And the few lies I have told were mostly for your own peace of mind.
Where is
Does that mean?
Where is Marceline at the moment?
I guess I'm holding her.
So you're holding her in one hand and signing with the other?
Yeah, or at least when we kind of raided Traveler's Rest, I kind of got like one of those like baby holder thingies.
Okay.
So like she's kind of like strapped onto me at the moment.
Okay, she's in your papoose.
Yeah, why do you ask? Is the shape getting near?
Don't worry about it. Just, know that you've decided not to put your baby's name in the book that will protect them from dropping to 0 hit points. That's all.
Dan, I think I'm just watching.
Look,
Okay, fine. I'll cast
as I get
word on her.
I'll be able to put more names in.
Okay,
But I think,
okay,
having
I'm just gonna. I'll cast Death Ward on my baby.
Good one. That works.
having you and Scarlet and either Aru or Aru City or Ebba being the others would probably be best, because if Scarlet falls down, there's a real good chance she'll go back home.
Because she's Fae. No, because she's elemental. Yeah.
Yeah, she'll go back to her elemental plane, which might be good for her, but not necessarily good for us in the middle of a fight.
Aru too. Well, if Aru drops to 0, there's a chance he goes pop. But yes, there's a.
Yeah, so like the extra planar people are some of the other ones I particularly would like to. So, Scarlet, will you consent to signing your name into my book?
Yeah, I will. I still find it a little bit sketchy, but I'll agree to it.
Okay, out of character, it is literally just one of my Eldritch invocations. There is nothing sketchy about it. Just because I play a sketchy character, this is literally to put the players' minds at ease. There is nothing weird about what I'm doing. This is just a standard Warlock Pact of the Tome trait thing.
It really is to protect the party. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's all out of character. In character, you guys can. So, but yeah, in character, you guys can feel uncomfortable about it until it comes into play and see that nothing bad happens. I'm perfectly fine with all that.
Mm-hmm.
But I just wanted to put the players at ease, because I'm literally not doing anything weird. All right, so we should be getting ready to head back to. We should be ready to go as soon as the hut drops and start trying to make our way back to the Necropolis.
Yes.
Hey, let's go home.
Okay. As you begin heading towards the Necropolis, you find the tunnel blocked with webbing.
And I do a perception check to see if there's anything I could see within the webbing.
Sure.
Let's see.
Wow. You peer into the webbing to see if you can see any creature or anything there. See if there are any spiders roaming around. But no, you just see several thick layers of webbing. You do notice something a little unusual about this webbing, though. That the normally the the sticky fluid that is on the filaments is just as white as the fibers of the web itself. But this time it's yellow.
Medicine? On why would a spider's silk be that color?
It'd be more of a nature check, I think.
Okay, that makes sense. No modifier?
Nope. You don't know.
Guys, there's something really weird with this webbing. It's yellow. I don't think it's supposed to be that for spiders. Absudi, do you want to have a try? Or if anyone else?
I'll give it a roll. Please have good nature, please have good nature. I have a +1 to nature.
Yeah, this isn't right at all. This is not in the nature of spiders. It does ring a bell. Do you want to draw on your knowledge of Arcana to see if you recognize it?
Sure. Do I have to roll, or is my passive gonna do it?
Passive of 18.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, it was. There. It's more like you've read descriptions of the demon wed pits of Lolth herself and her Yoklol demons, who in their demonic form, yay, Zane's here. Yeah, in their demonic form, their entire being seems to be dripping with this yellow, slimy, sticky substance.
Mal, can you do that thing that like pings holy undeath and fiend? Or Nightwatch, I don't suppose you have any spells prepared that would do the thing.
Divine sense.
I'm sorry, I didn't prepare protection. But I do have like someone that would be very, very good for us if where we find against.
Very likely a Yoklol demon.
Okay, Nightwatch is gonna start casting Summon Celestial.
How long does that take to cast?
Give me a minute.
Let's pull it up. Summon Celeste. Takes one action, okay. And it's concentration. Alright. So... a ledger that... and he can write names in it to protect people from dropping down to 0 hit points.
I'll get the
Sorry?
I'll get the sheet for the Celestial.
Hold on a sec. Because...
Sorry.
No, it's not a sorry thing. Just... it's possible that you might lose concentration on that right away. Does a 23 hit?
Yeah.
And so that's gonna do. Does it really only do that much? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Where's my monster manual?
Wait, are you rolling initiative?
Not yet. Okay. Oh, yep, there it is. Ah, fuck.
Okay.
Hold on, because that was supposed to be a D8. 4, so 9 points of damage. And could you make a con save to see if you lose concentration on your Summon Celestial?
Yep.
What's the damage type, Anthony?
What's the what?
Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, you pass. So you maintain concentration. The Drider on the ceiling, or at least they appear to be a Drider, drops their invisibility. They have a wicked smirk on their face. What do you all do?
I guess we're gonna get ready to fight.
Bad drow dog. Why are you here? Why, to hunt you, of course. I hunt who I wish, and I've decided to hunt you. I saw you all cuddled up in your little magic spell, and I decided to close off your exits and have a little fun. So, is anybody rolling initiative, or are you gonna try and talk this being into not killing you?
We could talk it out, but we've kind of begun making a statement to the Drow. We might as well continue.
You can still do things other than fight on your turn. And since it looks like you'll be going first. So, yep, Harrow on 27. And then Melrock on 20. Scarlet on 19. Diane on 17. Nightwatch on 13. City on 5. Okay. Iru, what do you do?
No, not at the moment. He's
Iru
just
is
taking his horse up.
typing. What is Iru typing?
Okay.
Why is he not talking?
Yeah.
Pulls out a syringe and stabs Malrock with it. Okay. So you're granting haste on Malrock. Okay.
Right, wait here a sec. We need to go do some business.
Number 1.
Alrighty. Be safe, okay?
You didn't really choose a willing creature there, did you?
Will do.
But anyway, either way, Malrock has a +2 to AC,
Oh,
advantage on dex saves, and an additional action each turn. He basically dosed you up with speed.
that's Charlie.
Who doesn't like needles? Yeah, me neither, but... Anyway...
Oh, fuck off, no. Hello.
Did we lose Rob because of his connection issues, or because... Aura of hate time. Oh, okay, yeah, he's back. Go, my mighty knight. Okay, so that's your turn, Aru? Is that all you're doing? Okay, Malrock, it's your turn, and you've been souped up.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do?
Are you able to hear me?
Yay! Yes.
Yay. I guess I'll go in and attack.
Okay.
I was trying to ask, but apparently my microphone wasn't working. I look at the Oathbreaker for my Sacred Oath features, right?
Oh, yes, so that's in the DMG.
Yes, I have it open beside me. It's just I wanted to make sure that I was looking at that, not the Death Knight stuff.
Yeah.
As I get the Aura of Hate.
Starring at 7th level, the Paladin, as well as any fiends and undead within 10 feet of the Paladin, gains a bonus to melee weapon damage rolls equal to the Paladin's Charisma modifier. A creature can benefit from this feature from only one Paladin at a time. Okay. So this is only going to affect you and any fiends that are undead in the area.
I don't think Deanne counts as undead either.
Nope.
I also don't use melee attacks.
So the rest of you need to become undead. Come on now.
So.
But it still says on melee attacks. Gan's not a melee fighter.
Bonus to melee weapon damage rolls equal to the Paladin's Charisma modifier. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. Anyway.
Oh crap.
So you're attacking the creature. Yes?
Yes.
How are you going to reach her?
Oh, I'm assuming ceiling again.
She's on the ceiling. Yup.
Would Thunderclap reach?
Thunderclap. declare. You create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within 5 feet must succeed on a con save. I don't think she's within 5 feet.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just
you're...
Inflict wounds?
being slowly just
That's requires... That's a touch spell. You need to...
Shit. The one thing that I actually really liked about the other character sheets is it gives you the brief breakdown of what it does.
May I suggest... Oh, it helps if I correctly spell, doesn't it? Frickin'. Compel duel.
Yeah, let's go for that. As part of my long rest, I'm able to change out my spells because Paladin.
$17.
That would be a pass. Yeah, I'm only at 15 for my DC, so...
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just swapping out my Searing Smite for Spirit Shroud.
You do have a hasted action available to you.
Throw a Javelin.
Okay. Roll to hit. Not 20. Very nice. How much damage do you do?
And that would be 2d6 plus 7.
$16 points of damage. Okay. First blood. To your surprise, the fluid that drips from the wound is yellow, not red. Scarlet. It's like snot.
Yes.
What you doing, Scarlet? You can fly, so you don't have to worry about not being able to reach it. You can just flap up there and foosh! Slash.
I will fly up and slash at it then.
Hit it twice with your great axe, or once with your great axe and breath weapon.
Ooh, once with my great axe and breath weapon.
Okay. So d20 plus 8 for your great axe.
Sorry?
d20 plus 8, unless you are attacking recklessly, in which case it would be d20 plus 8 with advantage.
I'm gonna go reckless. We're okay, Christopher.
And that misses. So... But then you're going to go foosh. And we need a dex save. I think it passes the dex save too. So you do half of 2d6 fire damage.
So how would I type that out?
So just roll 2d6.
Oh, and then we can split it in half.
Yes. Okay. Weird. Okay. Okay. Dion.
Bonus action hex. I will be hexing its strength stat
Okay.
in case it decides it wants to come and try to. Or in case it decides it wants to try to grapple someone.
Yup. Or if somebody does it and needs to resist. Yep.
Yep. For whatever reason, if it wants to play the strength game, it can do so at disadvantage. And then I will fire a couple of Eldritch Blasts at it. But first, before I go ahead and do that, I'm going to move 35 feet, kind of, if there's room to move. I'm going to try to move away from the party so that we're not all still stuck in one big group.
Okay. Presumably away from the web.
Yes, away from the web.
Yeah, you updated character sheets. Boop. Boop. Okay. So then after Diane, it would be Nightwatch.
Okay.
Oh, do you still have
I hadn't actually rolled for my Eldritch Blast before I said I was moving.
Oh, that's true. Sorry.
So does the 29 and 31 hit?
Yes. Of course.
So I know how to do the damage. Is it resistant to force or necrotic damage?
Nope.
Okay.
In fact, it looks like, from what you could tell, yeah, it's not been resistant to anything you've thrown at it so far. Which is unusual for if it really is a Yochlol demon.
Yeah, that would be a little weird. Alright,
Agreed.
Could somebody roll 2d6 for me, because I forgot to do the hex damage.
On
I
it.
don't want to be on my own in this line with a cop sitting just down the street.
Okay. On it. Done.
And after that, that's my turn.
Okay. And now it's Nightwatch.
Okay. Suti, do you want to fight? Or you want to fight up close or range?
I can do ranged, it's not a problem.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure? I put like Death Ward on her, but
I'd like to see that Yochlol even try to get close to me.
okay. Pass off the baby. Good.
Thank you.
Look at this Yochlol. And yeah. Okay. Gonna activate Spear Twilight Sanctuary, which is non-action.
Mm-hmm.
So anyone within 30 feet of my sphere that I choose gains like D6 plus my cleric level of temporary HP, along with also whoever is in the air that gains.
So roll the D6.
Yep.
You end any charmed and frightened effects too.
Yep.
Okay.
So 5
so 14,
plus 9.
14
So 14.
temporary hit points to everybody.
Okay. And with that, Nightwatch is going to bonus action cast a spiritual weapon, and also will fly up, and her and her now summoned Celestia are going to go after this demon / devil.
Demon. Attack it. Go for it. Well, you've already...
Okay.
Actually, Twilight Sanctuary is not an action, is it? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Go for it. What you doing?
Yep. D20. Plus 9. Is 19 hit?
19 does indeed hit.
Okay. D8 plus 8 plus 5 plus. Is she resistant or immune to poison?
Nope. Which, again, is pretty strange. Somebody else created this monster for me, which is why I'm like, huh.
I'm gonna see how this goes.
Yep, that's my attack. Then my spiritual weapon. That probably does not
That
hit.
does not hit.
Okay, and then it's the angel's turn. And this thing is going to get
Physical?
that, and also like it has multi-attack. The Celestial makes a number of attacks equal to half of this spell's levels, round down.
Yep, and you cast it at
5th level. So
Yeah.
2.
So 2. Yeah. It's got 2 attacks.
He's going to use his mace.
Would Nightwatch get the hate bonus because of the armor? No. But the demon does.
What?
Malrock was asking if you also would get the if you would get his aura of hate bonus because of the armor that you're wearing. 17 hits.
Okay.
God damn it.
D10 plus 5?
Ooh, 9 points of damage.
Yeah. And the Celestial can choose a target within 10 feet of it to gain 10 1d10 temporary hit point. The Celestial's going to go for
And they're like spirit class,
Scarlet, since she was in the original bubble.
but
Okay.
yeah, you see colors. Let's just put it that way.
So you get 4. Scarlet at the moment. And with that, I am a turn.
Okay. Damn it. Well, it's the monster's turn, and it really needs to heal and or get away, or it's fucked. Because you guys have dished out a lot of damage, and it doesn't have any resistance to any of it, which is unusual for a demon thing, but whatever. Yeah, I
I
could have.
told you you'd get the big ouchies, you didn't listen.
Okay, I know what tactic to take. You're right, I'm sorry. Please grant me mercy. I was foolish. I did not know what I'd let myself in for. I thought you were just common wretches. I didn't know that you were great and powerful heroes. Please, forgive me. I beg of you.
I feel like doing a semi-famous speech at the moment. Or a parody.
It gets 26 on its persuasion roll, by the way.
I think with good insight. So I can't match that.
Are you really sorry?
Roll insight. Let's see.
Yes, I know what I wanted.
Daddy. I shall I get back. Okay, Ted.
Both they do. Both.
I still be with them, and I would still be careful with them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So. Yeah, you believe that they are completely sincere. We are delivery people, but maybe you can deliver this message for us. I could make them re-roll. And they could also use a bonus action to add unsettling words to anybody trying to do insight. So, what message, City? What message would you have me deliver? She says. Death? Oh, you want to kill them?
Yeah, many there in the middle.
You want to kill her?
We have
She can't. No offense, but how can I deliver a message if I'm dead? Surely, if you want me to warn the others, you need to let me go.
If we let you live, deliver a message to your mistress in the Drow to abandon their plans for the Necropolis, or we will raze their entire city.
I will certainly deliver that message. Absolutely. And she begins to scuttle off.
Anybody got some fire for that web?
And if they don't, I'll break life glass in the city. Anybody else? Anybody want to make an insight check as to why the creature seemed pleased with the message you wanted to deliver?
Sure.
Oh, so, if you hit
30-20.
Mm-hmm.
there you go.
I want to see if I can roll well.
That's alright.
You got this.
Nah, it's alright.
Yeah, it's still good.
Basically, the way that you worded it there, DM, it sounded like you were promising that the Necropolis will declare war on the Drow City unless it abandons its plans.
Gonna run after her.
It just probably means that they're going to continue their plans, because I'm not going to have the city... I don't have the power to have the city declare war.
No. But if the Drow City think that the Necropolis is threatening them with war, how might they react?
Simply, let's kill it. Whose turn is it next?
It would be your turn next, Sooty.
How far away is it?
They managed to move... Seriously? 30 feet across the ceiling.
Oh, I can get that. How bloody does it look?
It looks like it's got maybe 6 hit points left.
Okay, I go charging past baby to nearest party member, and I go charging after it. Guys, do you really want them to think we're declaring war on them? And charges. Primal savagery.
How'd you get to the ceiling?
Oh, it's on the ceiling.
It's on the ceiling!
I
Still on the ceiling.
Let's see, what other spells do I have?
Well, in the additional features and traits, it says you've got skilled feet. So maybe you can use your skilled feet. It's a joke, because I know you. Yeah. Sorry?
Do you mind getting touch up for me?
Ketchup?
Chilled touch.
Chill touch.
Yes.
Da 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 da. So roll to hit.
I will roll to hit.
D20 plus 6.
I hope someone has silvery barbs in case this misses.
That's not going to help. You can only silver barbs if they, if you succeed, if somebody succeeds on a roll.
Oh, wait, would my up to hit roll gone up? +4 now. That would be +7 overall.
You're a druid, so it's wisdom, so it's +7. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to change that on my sheet.
Oh, sheet.
Yes, no sheet. Quickly change that to 7, spell safety 3 is now a 15.
Yeah, roll it. Roll it.
Okay.
Nice.
Very nice. Not 20. So,
I
nine,
drop the baby. I mean,
So,
hand the baby on.
4d8. With a baby under one arm and throwing necromantic energy with the other. Holy shit, you almost got max damage.
No?
I really wanted to kill it, okay?
So, as you blast it, the Drider falls off the ceiling, turns briefly back into the Yoklaw's true form, and then loses structural integrity and soaks into the stone.
I know you don't like the Drow, Deanne, but maybe don't threaten war.
Sooty,
You know- You know good and well that that's not what I was trying to do. How another person interprets my words is not always in my control.
Right.
True. Good point. But I want someone to blame, and you're the person I'm blaming. So nah. You've got demonica on you.
It's probably most likely
There's a
on
little
you,
bit
actually.
right
You were the closest.
Ick.
Some may have splattered on the baby.
Presto.
So that you need to be
Yay.
a part of more battles. Okay. So that, ladies and gentlemen, was a character called Absence, created by fellow Dungeon Master North. It did not survive as long as I thought it would. I was worried that was going to be too much for you, but nope.
I mean, to be fair, it was creepy.
It needed resistance to something. Non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, slashing,
Yeah.
and something.
It should at least have had its fiendish resistances. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, though, that was an interesting, definitely an interesting idea.
Yeah.
All right, let's get past this web. Maybe be careful. I don't know what burning it might do, Aru. So if you can do it from a distance, so that those of you who still breathe don't have to inhale the fumes, might be the best choice.
I have another thing that Susie might want to do.
Yes,
We're in a sort of like alleyway, tunnel-like thing.
Yeah, you're in a tunnel.
Entrance to the Drow City, right?
You're partway between the Drow City and the Necropolis.
Right. Good. And how big is the space we're in? I'm assuming it's a decent size.
The ceiling is pretty high. It's probably like a major thoroughfare. Maybe 20 foot wide and 40 foot high.
Okay. Wall of stone.
Wall of stone. Where?
I'm gonna try and block up the tunnel. Maybe create multiple walls if I can.
Aren't you trying to get out of this tunnel?
I'm doing it in front, well, between us and the drow thing.
Okay, so you're heading back towards the web and setting up the wall of stone behind you, so that basically there'd be no more surprises while you're dealing with the web, right?
Yeah, it's kind of to cut off the drow long term.
Oh. Let me check this.
Because if I can concentrate on it, it's permanent.
Oh, you're fine.
Yep, if you maintain it for at least 10 minutes. Yep.
I know that they might eventually break out of it, but it'll definitely slow them down and make a statement. Fuck off.
Indeed. Especially since just the other... Yeah, there's not much left of the Yoklol, but... Yeah. Anyway.
So, am I okay to seal it up, and how much could I seal up?
Well, the wall itself is 6 inches thick and composed of 10 by 10 panels. You can also make it 20 foot tall, but it would only be 3 inches thick. And as I mentioned, it would be... okay, so let's see. Would you be able to... So if it's 20... Okay, so you would need 8 panels to completely seal the tunnel.
Can I create 8?
It's I mean, yeah. You could even, if you want to use the last 2 as supports to try and keep the wall upright, you can. Like use them like buttresses.
I'll do that. Yeah.
Cool.
I'll do that.
All right.
Okay, just make sure nothing hits me for the next 10 minutes, and that wall should stay there, guys.
Well, nothing should be able to hit you because they'll either have to come through that wall or the webbing. But anyway,
I love that spell.
it's a good spell.
Yes.
Yeah, you can cruelly shape the wall to create crenellations, battlements, and so on. So, yeah. Yeah. So, how are you going to get through the webbing? It's demonic webbing.
I have fire.
You have what?
I have fire, or we can try something with my steel defender.
You could. What you going to do with your steel defender?
It's going to point. It's going to walk forwards. It's going to point its finger out, and I'm going to shout out "Geyser."
You're just going to spray it with water?
Well, it's a geyser with a great amount of strength.
Yes.
So thinking this might break it better than.
Yeah, so that's the decanter of endless water that you're using because you built into your freaking construct. Okay. So, it's bonus action, aim the geyser, This target must succeed on a DC 13 strength save. And just for comparison, let's have a look at what the web. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's gonna tear right through it. No problem. Whoosh.
All gone.
What's up? What was the declaration of Oh God all about? Anyway.
All done.
All done. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, you power hosed the webbing away.
Oh, sorry.
Then what do you do?
Let's start going. Well, we're going over, guys.
Have you turned off the hose?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you go up to the rest of the party and say what?
If you want to.
Oh, guys, you can leave now. Unless you want to stay for some reason.
No, I think I want to
we've
go
got
home.
things to do back at the Necropolis and preparations to make to cross the desert.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need plenty of food.
Any food? Should we get like a sand cart? Like,
We mostly travel light. I mean,
fair enough.
I have the.
Yes, because he said
Yeah.
sorry, but
Yeah.
So just food and paying our rent, just in case we're late.
Unless Suddy has something to solve the food issue.
just think
I do have Goodberry.
too much of this.
That's true.
We're solving food.
That's just me.
Weren't we also considering purchasing some mounts?
Some what?
Some mounts, something.
Oh,
ride
something to
on?
ride.
Yeah, I think Deanne mentioned getting some scrolls of, or at least for him to get a scroll of
Random steed.
special steed, phantom steed.
You know?
That's it.
We also have how many undead geese? Was it 3?
Undead what?
Geese, giant geese.
Geese! Forgot about the geese. Yes, it's 3. Toby is whining. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Don't panic, buddy, I'm coming. What you doing?
May I have hug?
You have a hug. You get hug from Marceline and me.
And you get a hug from me.
To report to the guard as well.
There is something I want to do while we're in Necropolis. If y'all want to spend a little time there.
What do you have in mind?
Well, first we should check up on the Terraskeen with the blacksmith. And second, mine that ore we found. At least a little bit, so I can practice, like, trying to make it, shape it. No, Malrock, that comes later.
And also, I don't think you're... Oh, wait, that's not... Okay.
Yeah, the adamantine ore.
Does Magister even have a fleshy body?
To my knowledge, they don't have balls, but we can definitely, doesn't matter, we'll find a way to kick their spiritual balls.
Okay.
Ian's in the background thinking we're fucked.
Actually, I'm barely listening to you guys because I was having a conversation with my wife.
Huzzah, he peed. So, don't we have to report to the guard? Said Sooty. And then Malrook said kick Magister in the balls, the adamantium. What are you guys talking about?
Things I'd like to do back in Necropolis before we leave.
Okay.
Malrook apparently wants to kick Magister in the balls. Aru wants to check up on the Terraskeen we left with the blacksmith and the adamantine ore that we found in the hidden cave.
Sounds good. And you want to tell, and Sooty wants to tell the guards about killing Chandra. Why?
I think it's because of the fact we had to report anything we find out about the Drow.
Okay.
And we have to hand over the chunks of sword.
True.
Oh yeah, the sword. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a good point. Okay. So yeah, you head into the Necropolis. The one of the zombies seems more listless than usual. Seems strange. But other than that, everything seems to be more or less normal.
I've got a bad feeling in my stomach about all this.
As you're walking through the streets, you think you see a drow in the city, and then you realize it's just another zombie. It just happened to be a drow zombie. Is zombie 397? Sorry?
I am going to start ritually casting detect magic because something is off.
Okay. Alright, so within 30 feet. Okay. So there seems to be less ambient necrotic magic than normal.
Huh.
What now? Sorry, you completely cut out for a second.
There's less background necrotic magic than normal. Not by
There's
much.
more or less?
Less.
Oh, less. Okay. Huh. Something's amiss. I don't know what it is, guys, but something's off. The background magic that runs the place is slightly lower. Something's draining, has put a strain on the city's magic.
Could Magister be using a spell?
Possible. Yeah, if he's focusing his abilities elsewhere, that might drain the background levels of magic. Yeah, it's a good theory.
Or maybe there's new evolution going on. Like maybe a new Lich or Vampire Lord's arising.
Maybe it's the Tarask. Is that what you said? You said Traskin. Is that like a cross between a Tarask and a Kraken?
Or the Terraskeen.
Oh, the Terraskeen. Maybe.
You boys hurt to walk around.
Well,
Oh, it's Wyatt.
we definitely need to head to the night guard, though, because...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you head to the night guards. And they're on duty, but they seem to be going through the motions. Less animated.
Hey, we found the... Well, not ask. Hey, we found the sword pieces.
Sword pieces.
Yeah, to the other Death Knight who got his sword broke.
Where is Goodwin?
Goodwin. Ah, yes. Goodwin went with the others to...
What others?
Yeah, wasn't he supposed to rest?
I'm sorry, what?
I said, yeah, wasn't he supposed to rest?
Yes, but the other group were heading to the surface and they needed a guide. Goodwin... They chose Goodwin to do it.
You let a damaged Death Knight night guard go with a group of people headed to the surface? What kind of incompetent leadership are you running under here?
They were very convincing.
He's gonna die.
I'm gonna find somebody who's very convincing in making you. You're lucky. I think I know a way to find him.
Okay, what city did they say they were going to, or at least mentioned?
They were going to the surface by the most direct route. The door in the Noble District. Sorry, it's a little fuzzy. What were we talking about?
I has theory it is probably incorrect.
Go on.
There is less necrotic energy, maybe because of the sheer level of happiness and joy the other group tends to bring with them.
I see that you've suggested that. Too much happiness, too much happy energy, but no. Yes, they did say that they would get him therapy, that they were trying to help him.
I'm gonna test something. I'd like to cast Detect Thoughts on him.
On whom?
Not his thoughts, but to see, like, is his mind just quickly forgetting, or is it like...
Oh,
something wrong?
The Death Knight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, is he just genuinely forgetting, or is there exterior, like, is it the magic fading, or is it just, like, something else that's scrambling his head? Because there's natural forgetfulness, which is like a fog, but then is it like it's being cut out?
When you cast Detect Thoughts and try to find his surface thoughts, you find that there...
Sorry.
You find that there are basically just fewer thoughts in his head. Like, he's been... his personality is being repressed in favor of his more instinctive necrotic urges.
So he's reverting back. Well, no, not he's reverting to an undead instead of a death knight.
Yeah.
Well, can we see his sword? How's that doing?
His sword is still strapped to his waist.
Okay.
Can I roll Arcana, Sooty, and maybe Diane may feel a little weak from less necrotic energy? Yeah, you can try that. You want to roll an Arcana?
Yeah. Oh, Alison is offering guidance.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And I will also like to maybe just roll religion to like, perhaps there's like a religious reason that Nawatch can come up with or remember.
Sure.
On why they might be slowly digressing.
Degrading.
That's a lot of damage.
11 D4?
I don't know how that happened. I think I double pressed 1.
Yeah, we'll count the first 3, the first number 3. So that would be 15, not 40.
Are you sure 40 sounds pretty useful?
No. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's 15. So... Yeah, so do you suspect that the reason why the Death Knights are being less like the Night Guard and more like mindless undead is because of the decrease in necrotic energy? Nightwatch, your roll of 15 on religion. I mean, it's very rare that something like, I mean, Magister's godlike, and he maintains this civilization of undead through his willpower. For him to be losing power like this, maybe there is another god trying to claim that power, or he's in some sort of spiritual battle with something that's pulling his focus away.
Okay, guys, I think we might need to put our mailing on hold for a moment because I think Magister is slowly losing his domain.
Or at least his hold on it.
Yeah, or at least his hold on it, or with battle against someone who wants his current domains.
To the spire, then.
To the spire.
Okay. So.
How long have we been talking to people, Anthony?
Not terribly long, maybe 10-15 minutes. Why?
Okay, then, as we get ready to start walking again, I will we ritually cast Detect Magic. Because I'm going to be, as we're walking, I'm going to be specifically looking for things of transmutation or enchantment magic.
Mm-hmm.
His daughter's not going to be strong enough to challenge him, and Dracolich is avoided the undead society for this long, so I seriously doubt they're coming after it.
Plus, in order for there to be a Dracolich, there have to be dragons, and there haven't been dragons for centuries. Thanks to
We know of one Dracolich.
Yeah, we know that Fafnir Steelskull is a Dracolich.
Yeah, but if he was strong enough to be if he was strong enough to be a threat to any of the big three, they
would have done it already.
They would have done something about him already.
Yeah, that too.
Also, recently been doing stuff. So who knows? He hasn't grown.
He'll be one of the old best gods.
I assume it's something else. But we'll as we say, we'll figure it out as we go.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, on our way towards the thing.
Yep. So you get to the tower. The guards look a little slumped, less alert. There are actually some of the skeletal and zombie pedestrians have collapsed in the street. The humans in the blood farms are literally going ape. They can go on.
I was like, I know Ebba is not is Ebba looking okay?
Ebba is falling along in sort of a daze. She has been pretty much ever since the big fight with Chadra.
Okay, carry on.
The realizations that the revelations of her past have finally caught up to her, and that made her introspective at the moment.
Yes. She's in shock. So, what you doing? You're at the tower.
Well, does it look like the guards are going to stop us?
No.
Walk on in.
Mm-hmm. So you find yourself in the reception area. The receptionist is slumped over the desk. There's a cordon across the bottom of the staircase leading up to the next floor, and a vampiric knight standing on guard in front of it.
What's a cordon?
Cordon, a rope, a barrier, the
end doesn't like when Aru takes the lead.
What's Aru thinking?
Of going directly to the vampire, asking what the hell's going on.
Do you tell this to your party first, or are you just going to go do it?
Aru would just do it, but he'll tell the party what he's thinking of doing.
Did the party approve?
Getting unmuted. That would be my first stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you go as a party up to this vampire?
Sure.
As you get closer, the knight says, "Sorry, folks, the council chambers are closed today. They are dealing with the crisis. All will be well soon. Go back to your homes. We've got it covered."
Is there any magic on him that shouldn't be?
No.
Okay.
Well, we want what's going on.
Everyone,
We just got.
believe me, you're not the only ones. I don't know exactly what's going on either, but trust me, the governors are discussing and deliberating and resolving the issues as we speak. Best thing to do is to go back to your homes and wait.
Now, City is going to ask the Anne. Well, it was pointless
he's
making the
sincere.
report with the. It was pointless making the report with the guards because they're not feeling too great. Should we make the report here? Maybe the information we got might be able to help.
If I could make the report directly to the person I usually make my reports to, sure. But at this point, I'm not sure how much I trust anybody up and moving that I don't know very well.
Malrock is saying, presumably to the armored vampire, "Clearly we're the most aware of the city. We should be allowed to give our side. Would you like to roll persuasion to accompany that statement?"
Getting my sheet out.
It is a +7. Doing 12. Silly dog. Rob, you'll get to add guidance because Sati is giving you guidance. So Aru, right in front of the vampire, turns into a weasel and begins scurrying up the stairs.
No, not Aru. His familiar weasel.
Okay.
That's a D4 for guidance.
That's been walking around our feet the whole time.
Okay. So, as it passes through the vampire's reach,
No stealth check?
Sorry?
No stealth check?
You didn't do a stealth check. You just... Oh, you
So I
did
said sneaked up the stairs waiting.
Fine, do a stealth check. Go on then.
Never.
Not one.
It clinks and slaps. One of the stealth falls.
It's doing the as it's moving. Just
It needs oil.
squeaking its face off. Alright. +9.
Sneaky.
Oh, wow. Also a nat 1. Does a 10 hit?
A 10 misses.
Okay. The warrior ducks under the barrier and chases the ferret. How fast does the ferret go?
The ferret's got a speed of 30.
Okay, so the vampire easily catches up with it. And
I was hoping its +5 would not fail it.
18 and 28.
Yeah.
4d6 plus 8. 19 points of damage.
It dead.
And it's a familiar, yeah?
Yeah.
So it disappears.
Yeah.
The vampire, coming back down the stairs, goes, "We can't risk familiars and druids sneaking past."
That's fair.
Sends the bat out and up to the window.
We distracted it with one familiar and sunk the other.
No.
There's a chance because it is a bat. There's a chance I left it out. I would have left it outside anyway.
Yes.
Because it looks weird to have a random bat flying around your head.
Not as
So
much
basically
in the
it's gonna
Necropolis, but yeah. In the meantime, Malrock has actually done his persuasion roll, and his statement, "Clearly we're the most aware of the city. We should be allowed to give our side," does seem wise. The vampire, however, goes, "Look, even if I did choose to let you up there, a lot of the older ones are sick, as they're just as fatigued as the populace outside. I don't know what's going on, and they are talking about it, but they really don't want to be seen in their current state. If people might lose faith if they know that even their leaders have been affected by this weakness."
With all due respect, but what people? Most of the citizens are losing their intelligence, or just plain shutting down.
Shutting. Hi, Daddy. So you can just do it.
Not really, Sooty, considering half of us still.
We seem less
Half of us.
affected than that. You're not even undead, so do you?
None of, except for Malrock, none of us are actually undead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty far from being undead.
Oh.
Okay. I try not to draw attention to yourselves, okay?
Understood. I do that great.
Oh boy.
Alright.
This guy is gonna be in so much trouble.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you act like you usually do and get us in trouble or cause more problems than we're here to try to solve, I'm going to be very unhappy.
You're always unhappy. I'll be fine.
Please be careful. You're already on probation with my armor at the moment.
If you start causing a scene, I will defenestrate you out of the tower window. Love it. Love it.
He goes like, he puts his finger to his mouth, then he points out like he's going to say something and repeats this process a couple times, like, okay.
How
Like he's been debating.
How pedantic is Aru?
Speak dumbass. What does pedant mean?
What does pedantic mean? Okay. Would Aru know what the word defenestrate means?
Yeah.
Probably to throw out.
It literally means to be thrown out of a window. So
Yeah.
the reason why I asked if you are being pedantic or picky or technically what Malrock has said is I will throw you out of a window, out the tower window.
Yeah, that's what I knew. Just of what he meant. Aru was debating would it be worth it in his mind. He was thinking, be excited. Would it be worth?
The redundancy is killing my brain. Yes.
Anywho, I forgot to do something on my character feed when I updated it.
What did you forget to do?
I forgot to add my spell for becoming 9th level, my 5th level spell.
Ah. Okay.
So, on your end, Anthony, if you could make a note that I have Hold Monster.
Hold Monster. Yes. At 5th level.
Yeah.
We're 9th level.
Yeah, but you gain 5th level spells.
Aru's level 8 still.
Fix it!
It's fine. It's fine. Continue.
Okay. So we go up the stairs.
Yes. And there's papers in the corridor, just littering the corridors. There are doors swinging back and forth. It's spooky even for the Necropolis. Something's definitely wrong.
Alright.
Lizzie.
Let's find where they're meeting. We need to find out what's going on and how we can help.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Scared. So, you make your way through the corridors of power and influence.
I appreciate it, thank you.
I was in a thought this goes completely against my ways. And make your way towards the council chambers. Through the heavy double doors, you can hear
Hang on, I've got one you can have.
voices, but they are labored, struggling to
You can have if you want to.
clearly communicate.
No, you're fine, don't worry. Have I? I'm just
Some of them are
It's your veto, isn't it?
even just
No?
moaning instead
sorry,
of
I'm Lizzie.
being able to speak clearly at all.
What kind of party is this?
Maybe. You never worked as Scotland, did you? Or is that a different Vinny? Different Vinny, yeah.
Well, what am I missing? I'm reading this, just can't. Okay, if you wanted to just type
No.
because your throat's still sore, you're welcome to join the chat.
She's not in
It's
here.
not letting me go,
Sorry?
so I put a glass
She's
down
not in
here.
here.
She's not what?
She's not in the channel. She's just reading the
Oh yeah,
talks
because she
in-
can't hear me. Yeah.
There you go.
Jump in chat.
It's probably got Stalker in it. If it says gold.
I didn't know if she was watching the stream or something.
Well, from the sounds of it, no, because she's got no clue what's going on.
Through all of it, you can hear a couple of voices that are still strong. One of whom, Diane, is your mentor.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. I think they took
Huh.
quite a lot of them, different ones. So.
You can hear
Who knew
them.
there was? You always did say he was different. Alright. Come on, guys. We should be able to get answers because I know that one voice. And I'm guessing that the other strong voice is probably because he has his own huge amount of energy reserves, would probably be Magister.
Okay. You going in? Or are you going to listen at the door some more?
Aru's going to walk on in.
I was going to walk on in.
He's going to
Okay.
open the door and walk in.
What? What is this disturbance? What is the meaning of this? This was supposed to be a private council chamber meeting.
We are sorry, sirs and ladies.
The vampire said we could sit in and listen.
Roll deception.
And didn't the vampire... Aru thought the vampire did.
He said you could come up here, but he told you to keep a low profile. Do not disturb. But, you know. Yeah. No. How did you get in here?
Aru misunderstood, and so did the player.
Fair enough. While this other councillor is getting flustered and some of the others are trying to protest but not able to enunciate clearly, I'm assuming, Diane, that your mentor would recognize you and calmly ask you to come over.
Yes. Council members, these are my agents that I have had out on missions. They're probably here to give me a report. It might be useful to our current situation. Please settle down.
A figure in a dark robe says nothing but nods.
So, what have you learned? Well, the Drow were using... Okay. Obviously the Drow are planning some kind of attack on the city. This may be part of it. It may be coming from... This drain may actually be coming from an attack from Lilith herself, as we dealt with one of her demonic minions as we left the city earlier this evening. They have definitely been studying, using one of their head torturers, who's definitely studying both our Night Guard and vampire physiology in the form of Garrett and Goodwin. We recovered the missing pieces of Goodwin's sword. We're going to give it back to him, only to find out that he has been absconded with by some other group of adventurers towards the surface. I would very much like to have more discussions with the rest of the Night Guard as to why they allowed that to happen at a later date. But she was using the pieces to try to finagle the sort of immortality that our Death Knights have into Drow in some way, shape, or form.
Garrett?
We have her.
The one that was... What?
Yeah, he was tortured. He gave them information on different ways to maybe attack the city. That's why the one time when we went up the stairs in the Noble District, there were dead Drow there because they had come through Skelbania and tried to attack from surprised, but shadows took care of them for us.
Is Skelbania compromised? Says the other council.
Don't know for sure. I know that their guards, their city guard, was severely depleted. But we got word to the village where they get them from, and I think they sent reinforcements. So, but yeah. However, we do have the lady who did all of the bad things head. So she can be questioned. Which may give you, which if depending on how good the answers are, may help you all figure out the next best move. And if you would like the head,
so
we'll gladly give it to you and wait outside while you take care of interrogating her.
So this head is our only source of evidence of anything that you've told us.
I mean, there's mind reading spells if you want to go in my brain.
I think what our honored brother is trying to tell us is that would doubtless be a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned Garrett.
Why would I? What about? Huh?
You mentioned Garrett earlier, that he was one of the victims of this
Yes.
Drow witch torturer. Yes.
Yes.
The same Garrett that has since been causing disruptions throughout the city. Yes.
He had been. Yes.
He was brought up to the other levels for the scholars to study him. That was shortly before all of this happened.
Okay, so how about we do this, honored council members, and turning to the figure of the dark robe, who is probably very well shrouded, but does he look important?
He's certainly giving off that air, yes.
Okay, honored council members and supreme leader, we'll go see if Garrett is responsible for what's going on right now, while you guys question the head to see if there's further plans. Is that acceptable?
Are you giving us orders? You are a Dhampir. You have no right to order us about.
We're not ordering you, we're advising you. There's a difference.
I apologize, good sir. We volunteer ourselves to do services for you, sirs and ladies.
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble making out what you're saying, Nightwatch.
Okay, Nightwatch was like, I apologize, my lords and ladies. Let us do some dirty work for you so that we could resolve this issue for you. This is a head that should perhaps give evidence if you desire it. If not, we could hold on to it, as in talk to Garrett for you to see if he has somehow had a curse or something placed upon him to cause whatever does happen, or at least find information for you. Would that do well for you?
Fine. Leave the head. See what's happened to Garrett.
Up, head.
Are you carrying a green baby?
Yes.
We have a thunderstorm. And there was a very bright flash of lightning.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine with
it. We all come in different colors. I mean, I'm white, Aru's very dark gray, and
possibly why.
It's strange. It smells alive, and yet... That's an issue for another day. Go take care of Garrett. Whatever's happening up there. Now I know why I felt like I couldn't catch my breath today.
Yeah.
Thunderstorms. Woo!
As we move out, Deanne is going to do a deep bow to the room
Mom, she's not eating the food right.
before helping to close the doors and guiding the people to the thing. That definitely could have gone worse, guys. I'm glad that the two who have the most energy are on our side.
Yeah, it was amazing. Didn't you see how they reacted?
You do realize that had most of the council members been themselves, you would have died upon entering the door.
What do you mean? I was exactly how you're supposed to be in front of royals.
Actually, no. You're supposed to be reserved, respectful, and
Nightwatch had the right of it.
What kind of royals do you guys have? Yours are weird. His knowledge of royals is from the faith.
Sooty says, we may still die. Let's go. They can probably still hear us. Yes, they can probably still hear us.
Deanne would be talking as he's walking, or I should say, pseudo running towards to a staircase that goes
to the
up.
next stair. Yeah, next set of stairs.
I would be going, but he's also definitely not quiet.
Yeah. Now these are parts of the building that you're normally forbidden from because this is not for the public at all. Ta-da!
As we're working our way up, Anthony, I am going to go ahead and call on my once-a-day use of my rod to regain my packed spell slot.
Sounds good. Okay. So, do you still... Have you been maintaining and re-upping detect magic?
Mm-hmm.
Or has that dropped now? Yeah. He's probably dealing with children.
I would be trying to keep it up as much as possible. Obviously, I would have had to been, depending on how long it was before the last. I would have tried to have the last casting before we made it into the Citadel. So I don't know how long the conversations were. It may still be up.
Mm-hmm.
For the last 10 minutes, but if it's gone down, I will recast it on our way. I will be like, guys, I know we're in a hurry, but give me enough time to get this spell up, so we might have a little bit of advance warning of spells.
While they are recasting, while they're redoing the ritual to cast detect magic, is anybody too curious and wants to look ahead, or like head up the stairs and look around, or prepare anything, or want to send a scout? By the way, Deanne, your familiar has lost contact. Malrock is heading up with his hand on his sword. As you climb the stairs, you can feel yourself... Wish to resist the urge of arrow. Okay. Malrock, as you head up the stairs, you can feel yourself becoming diminished. Your hellfire is dimming. What's your passive perception like?
I want to say like 12.
It says 14 on your character sheet.
Okay,
So,
14.
one of the last things that you are conscious of seeing before you lose awareness are veins of purple crystal running through the stonework of the tower. City, you would see Malrock falter and drop to his knees.
Now? Malrock?
We can barely hear you, Sooty.
Malrock? Are you okay?
You too see the veins of purple crystal running through the stones.
Can I try casting Lesser Restoration on it and see what happens?
Lesser Restoration on the stones or on Malrock?
On the stones and then Malrock.
As you try to cast the spell, you feel the magic being pulled towards the veins of the purple veins. In fact, immediately after that you've completed the spell, the veins grow further into the stonework.
What, did they absorb the magic?
Seems to.
Did it hurt?
No, it didn't hurt.
Okay, that's weird. I thought that would have lessened it. Let me try casting Lesser Restoration on Malrock. See if that does anything.
Magic also gets pulled away and drawn into the veins in the stone. And once more, they grow a little.
It's absorbing the magic. Does anybody have Dispel Magic?
Someone does.
City,
Yeah.
we need to run right now.
Oh shit!
Nightwatch, you're also feeling a little laggy.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Like, would Nightwatch technically be affected since her life glass is technically cased in iron, or would
Yes,
it still...
but there's still magic running through the.
Yeah. Okay.
Through your pseudo muscles to make you move, you know.
Okay. Guys, I'm not feeling well.
Oh dear.
I'm not feeling so good, Mr. Stark.
It's City, baby. We need to go right now. I'm not. Go. Muscle might go first.
I think.
Nightwatch, get further back. Aru, Scarlet, back up. If this is what I think it is, being pulled out of his ritual, then your forms may deteriorate because you're not of this plane.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea, though. I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Give me your egg.
I can stop magic. Can I try?
I was going to suggest casting that on the source, because I don't know how many castings.
You'll have to
we've got
find
of
the
that.
source first.
Hi, Corinne.
Sooty
Yes,
takes
it's
baby.
It's me and my West outfit.
Okay, who's going to be the brave one and peek up ahead?
Oh, sorry.
I'll do it.
Nope.
It affect. once again, you could fade from the plane.
But no, I just didn't want to interrupt.
And I'll just come back. It's not that hard.
Be a bit different
No.
Yes.
if your essence gets pulled into life class.
Deanne?
You don't understand. Similar to bomb.
Oh! Similar to Bob.
Yeah, you'll go back.
Go.
Okay.
But what happens
Honestly,
when
I think the only ones of us who stand a chance of getting through this without having serious, well, I won't say that without being affected, but won't be as affected as everybody else is possibly Sooty and I, because I am not technically powered by magic, and if it doesn't hold my spell away from me if I cast it, I may be able to read the radius of its absorption. See if we can find me and Sooty can find a safe path through to find the source.
Okay.
Okay. Get Marceline back and then, like,
Hey, Ashley.
get council members?
I'll go tell the council.
No. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait and see if we can find the source and if we can figure out a way to shut it down. Let them deal with what they're dealing with. You don't want to keep making them mad, especially without me there, because
shouldn't they leave?
Aru, if my patron gets pissed at you, there is going to be nothing I can do to stop him from turning you into I have no idea what.
But shouldn't they leave?
No, because not unless if this keeps getting worse, then yes, I will yell for somebody to go tell them to get the hell out of here because of what's going on. But until then, let them deal with their interrogation, because...
But if they leave, won't they get better?
No!
And then they can do what they think?
Because it's... Oh my god.
But anyway,
this tower covers the whole city.
Yes. And these,
this is...
Yeah, this is the focal point. Yeah.
Think of this as Matt's arcane focus.
Okay, so them being actually physically being here is what powers it, not them existing.
No. Okay, so Magister runs through force of will.
Yeah.
Or he uses magic to command to control the city.
But his
is his arcane focus, basically. Like,
yeah.
If he was casting a spell over, pretend this is a giant wand, basically, is what this thing is. Is a giant.
This tower is His Majesty's massive wand. Yes.
It's the best description, and it's fairly accurate.
Indeed.
He must be compensating for something, but
I don't want to interrupt, but how often do you guys meet? I'm an aspiring DM, and I'm loving sitting in on this, says Ashley Isaacson. I actually I have a look through our back catalogue of previously streamed games. I run games on there's online games on Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, Friday nights, and Sunday nights, and I do in-person games on Monday nights and Thursday nights. So yeah, pretty much every day I'm running D&D with one group or another. But yeah, this particular game is weekly. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the game. You see these veins coming down the stones from above. So whatever is causing this must be on one of the floors above you. Keep going up. What?
Would it be easier to... Do I think it would be easier to get up there from the outside?
Maybe, just so long as you're not using a magical ability to do so.
It's my racial ability of spider climb.
Fair enough. Iru might counter it naturally.
Yeah.
No, you mean well.
Absorbs energy through
Yes.
his life glass.
Yes, but what happens when you absorb more energy?
A new one forms.
Uh-huh. Which might contribute to the problem rather than... But, yeah, sure.
Because they combine. It's.
I'm not saying it. I'm just saying naturally he might not die from it, but it might cause a bigger problem.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why Deanna. I'm not.
You'd be better
Honestly,
off.
guys,
You'd be better off trying to siphon some of that excess power into Malrock so he can keep going.
Oh, true. Does Haru have a way to give power?
Or Nightwatch. Well, you have batteries.
Yeah, I have the equivalent of batteries. Yeah.
I'm not trying to play hero here. I'm trying to think logically and how my character would think. Like,
yes.
I'm also trying to think how to get everyone in there instead of just two party members.
Yeah. So if you can.
That would mean I'd have to find a way to constantly shove the energy I'm absorbing into the other two.
Pass them eggs. And
yeah.
But then draw them. Sorry?
Can they absorb just purely straight from the eggs?
Only one way to find out, right?
God damn it, that's Aru's weakness! If there's only one way to find out, he wants to find out! Bye, Ebba!
Okay. So, struck by this inspiration that maybe you can provide them with the power they need to keep going, you shove one of your life glass eggs into the hands of Malrock and Nightwatch. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
These are my last 2 eggs. Hopefully they work.
Not for long. You're gonna... Yeah. So... Yeah. You both get the sense of power right just below the surface of the just underneath the thin layer of iron and lead that coats these eggs of life glass. Malrock in particular, you sense life energy, radiant energy, and the necrotic energy that's left in you wants to destroy it, consume it, absorb it, make it yours. You just need to scratch the surface a little bit and let your necrotic nature take its course. Nightwatch, you already have gadgetry inside you that will allow you to absorb the energy. You just need to hook it up.
Because Nightwatch will start trying to take off like her chest plate
and install the additional power source.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope Nightwatch City will.
Nightwatch and Malrock are moving again. Well done, Arrow.
Alright, guys.
Well done, Arrow.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Nightwatch, I'm doing another examination after this.
That sounds awesome. Like I feel like super hyper. I don't even think I've had this before.
Yeah, you got a bit of a power surge to deal with. But it's not going to last forever.
Alright, let's go.
Alright.
Yeah, let's get moving.
Up to the next
Sorry
level.
with this hand. Did I cast haste on her? Shoot, sorry. Or what?
If you try...
This is...
Sorry?
Go ahead. Sorry.
If you try to cast anything at the moment, it's probably going to get absorbed.
I know, the joke is she's acting hasted up.
Yes, she is. But anyway, you guys head up to the next level, and instead of just veins of purple, you see thick pillars of purple crystal reaching up from through the laboratories of the circle of necromancers that work and liches that work under Magister, literally, and that you can see that they are trying to hold on to the energy that's sustaining them, and even draw some of the power of the out of the life glass. And it's like a reverse, well, no, it's like a tug of, it's literally like a tug of war of power between these hooded scholars. Deanne, well, any of you might realize that you recognize these hooded robes as matching the figure that was in the council chambers. But yeah, they're fighting against their consumption and trying to rip it out of there. But at least there's one that clearly wasn't so lucky because he's laying inert on the ground.
Ooh, ooh.
This is not going well for them.
Do we have anything that can help?
One of them just says, "Stop him!"
Who's
Oh my god.
Above.
Who do you think? At this point, there's only one person it could be. Garrett had a bomb in him, and he's gone off. Let's get moving.
Uh-huh.
Onwards!
Mm-hmm.
So you go up to the to the next floor with difficulty because there are life glass stalactites basically coming down from above, making it difficult to get up there. But when you get up there, you see Magister himself trying to contain the spread of life glass that has sprouted out from Garrett's chest. Garrett himself has exploded. His just like in a parody of how you were how he was originally found. His body parts have been spread apart but are still connected by sinews and veins, and what's left of his face is smiling.
Oh. Oh. Trying to think what to do. I have an idea, but it's a dumb idea that could go really good and solve it, or it can go really fucking bad and cause more problems.
You wish Tick Tick was here. Yeah.
No, it's not Night Watch. It's actually the rod.
Which rod?
Which rod?
Oh, the one
Night
that
Watch's rod.
the one that has the little heaven in it.
The little heaven. If we
Channel the power into that.
if we pick it up and take the body,
Like
the main chunk. Like if we all work together to pick up this main chunk with our best of our ability and go with the rod to the heaven,
Yeah, but like I don't know if he's like he needs to be a willing person.
But it's no longer a person. It's
fair enough.
It's a crystal. It's a corpse.
Yeah, but you're
It's smiling corpse. Once again torn apart like he wanted to be.
The problem is, it might destroy the rod and cause something else to happen.
I'm afraid to use my sword.
Close enough for it to even work.
What was that, Night Watch? Sorry.
I don't. You have to be. I have to look at the object specifically, but you have to be near it, I think.
Yeah, I think one of them would have to sacrifice it. Or, wait a minute. I was going to look at a Steel Defender.
Steel Defender's not doing so hot.
Yeah. Not doing so hot.
We need a lot of iron and lead, or we need to pluck the center of this growth out somehow. Or, and I don't like this idea at all. Not one bit.
You all hear Magister's voice in your head suddenly. Are any of you a bard?
No.
No.
No, unfortunately we are not.
The magic that's concentrated here needs to be dispersed. We need to essentially melt the ice.
I've got a really stupid idea.
That's my job, Deanne!
Go on.
Deanne?
I don't know if it's... He's taking a minute because he really doesn't want to say what he's about to say.
We don't have a minute, Deanne. Hurry up, or I will go in and...
Magister's struggling.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, quick question out of character. Would it be possible? Is there any way in hell we could overload this thing?
Yeah.
Feed it too much energy too fast and have it explode?
Yeah.
Okay, Deanne's gonna be like, okay, I hate to say this, but everybody who is magically inclined, take your most powerful spell and target that crystal.
Wait.
Feed it till it explodes.
Doesn't someone owe us a favor?
Someone?
Well, more like something. We freed that devil a little while back, and it said it would do one.
We're not calling in a devil.
Well, and if this fails, I'm blaming you, okay? And he's going to get ready with his spell.
A devil.
Cody, I need you back. We need you back in your human form because we're going to need your spells. We need the energy.
Jumps out a wild shape. This is going to hurt if it doesn't kill us. Magister squeaks.
If this doesn't work, can I theoretically shove the black glass crystal in my chest?
Anything you can do to pour as much power as you can into it.
Don't shove it into your chest. We don't want you to.
Yeah, no. I'm not gonna do that now. I'm just like, if.
Wait a minute. I want to try something I've never done, Anthony, when we do this.
Go on.
Aru, from before, this is what the egg's for, constantly absorbs light.
Yes.
But there must have been a backup before we got the egg machine.
A backup
Can
of
he
what?
try of the energy? Because an egg didn't pop out right away when he got the machine.
Are you saying that you want to boom?
No. He wants to try to shove the energy into magic of a fireball to go boom as well.
You want to cast Fireball.
And try to shove the boom energy or life energy he has into going with it.
Yeah, if you want to pile your hit points into... If you want to deliberately push as much of your energy, both magical and living, into this crystal to try and make it blow, yeah, go for it.
Okay, that's absolutely what I want.
As he does this, so he's got a bit more fuel.
And Malrock is plunging the Unholy Avenger into the vampire's heart.
Not yet. I think he's going to wait and see if we can do it with the spells before he sacrifices his sword.
Well,
and
yeah,
his soul.
that's kind of the thing, because that's literally like all of my being concentrated into the sword. Like,
yeah.
It could potentially be enough to overload the crystal, but also at the same time, it would more than likely destroy me. So that's a last resort.
But I think because all of my powerful spells are like none of my spells are attack spells except for freaking force or not Eldritch Blast.
It just has to be magic. It just has to be magic.
Yeah.
Hunger of Hadar.
True. I will.
Magic Missile.
Magic Missile comes from my wand.
Oh yeah, but still, you're basically just pumping your spell slots into this thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna. All right, let's do this on the count of 3, everybody.
All right.
Initiative?
Not necessarily. You're just going to all at once push everything you can into the crystal.
I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit on Aryu because he's blowing his hit points. I'm gonna give him more as he does that.
The spell's gonna get sucked into the life glass. But okay.
Should we say what we're eating?
Sorry?
Should we? Sorry. I think what Anthony's trying to say, Sudi, is that when you cast the spell, it's going to get all spells in the area are going to get absorbed no matter what.
Yeah.
By this thing.
Geronimo's it is then. Wait, no, I think I've got a stronger spell than that.
Should we each list what we're going to try to shove in?
However you want to flavor the stream of magic that comes from you into the life glass, do it. Like if you want it to take the form of a spell, if you want it to be a if you want to conjure sections of wall and have them surround the crystal and then get pulled into it, you can. If you want to summon woodland beings and have them all pulled in like they're being sucked into a vortex, kicking and screaming, you can. If you want it to be...
I'm gonna do that with mine.
Yeah!
Yeah.
If you want it to be pure darkness that gets absorbed in, that's cool. If you want to just scream at it with as much fire breath as you can deliver in one go, that's awesome. However you want to flavor it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Deanne is going to wind up casting, because his spells always come off at 5th level, the 5th level version of Hunger of Hadar.
Mm-hmm.
But the outside's going to be tinged blood-ass red as he collapses to the ground.
Okay. So, Yeah. So on the count of 3, you put everything you've got into the crystal. The crystal vibrates and begins to crack. And then right before you pass out, you see a blinding flash. And then nothing. The next thing you know, you're waking up flat on your back among the rubble-strewn streets of the Necropolis. You're weak, but still here. I'm going to flavor them using my smite through a javelin. That's cool. As you get to your feet and try to get your bearings, you look back towards the tower and see that the top 3 portions of the tower are just gone. But there are people walking around. Undead citizens are checking on each other to see if they're okay, and you're hearing zombies responding, "Yeah, I'm feeling better than ever."
Deanne is not getting up.
Deanne is not getting up. You gave literally everything?
I used every HP and every hit die.
Ooh.
His mortal,
You're not allowed
his mortal
to
form is gone.
Revivify.
Bip, 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 bip. If he put everything in, there'd be nothing left to resurrect. Are you wanting to make a new character, or do you want to continue with some sort of vampiric mist?
Well, I mean, it is the Necropolis, and his vampiric nature might cause something, but I really don't want to make a new character.
Okay.
But I also feel like he was going to try to do something. He was going to go all out to stop this because it's his home.
Okay. So, Suti really wants to revive you. Are you going to let her?
Well, I mean, technically, just because I used the hit die, they'll come back. He can theoretically, so they can revivify me.
Okay, cool. There you go. So,
Suti, in tears, instantly storms over, casts Revivify, and goes, "You're not allowed to die yet." Temporarily forgetting Magister is there.
no, that's the thing. At the moment, there's no sign of Magister. You're lucky that you even landed in within sight of another member of the party. You were blasted all across the city.
Ow.
Haru's all the way over in the Royal District. Not the place you want Haru to be.
Hey, uncaring of who can see, Revivify, you're not allowed to die.
If it worked,
It seems to have. What happened up there?
Again, so help me, I will stake you.
you do realize if you put a stake in me, I will die because my heart still beats, right?
Yeah. He
I'll
doesn't.
kill you again just to bring you back. Don't think I won't.
Which would kind of defeat the purpose of you bringing me back to life.
It proves a point. Don't die again.
I make him have a choice. If my patron decides that I earn undeath, then one life. There's not much we can do about it.
Okay.
But that's a tale for another day. Help me up, Sooty.
Nightwatch, how do you feel as you slowly realize that you are not dead? additional battery is gone. Obviously, everything in it was drained away.
She looks at her normal crystal. How's it looking?
It's looking bright, actually. You feel pretty good. Not as vibrant as you did when you had 2 power sources, but you're feeling better than you have for a long time. There's magic in the air. Literally.
Now what checks Angel looks to her side. Marceline?
The angel probably got absorbed, but Marceline still seems to be okay.
Well, shoot.
In fact, she seems to have grown.
Like, how old is she now?
Judging by the size of her, she's a 3-year-old.
Thank goodness I've got more clothes. Hi, Marceline. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, baby. Picks her up and like... I have a bad feeling, but I don't want to think that bad feeling. Let's find everyone else.
City?
Yeah, City. We're gonna find City and
Yay.
Ebba and everyone else. Night Watch is taking herself like, please, I hope it's no.
You hope it's not what?
Night Watch is taking to herself. Are they all inside the crystal at the moment, or are they in the real world at the moment?
You're worried that your friends all got absorbed?
No. We kind of just like didn't see what happened when the explosion happened. It could have like sucked us all in, and now we're in like a little pocket dimension. Or
I see. Yeah. That's a possibility, but no, it blew outwards. So yeah.
Okay. So yeah, now we're just running towards like the party and stuff.
Scarlet, how are you feeling right now? Where do you think in the city you ended up?
Angry and confused.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure exactly how we got here, but ready to kick whoever's ass put us here.
Whoever blew me halfway across the city is gonna get it. Malrock.
Where would I have ended up?
Yeah, pretty much. Almost everyone is down to 1 hit point, like, but do you want to? Let's have you have landed in the a building of the like the resistance movement or something. The misguided cult of Vecna worshippers. All 5
Our base.
All 5 of them.
Well, if this is good or not.
Well, excuse me. What the hell happened out there?
There was a bit of a, I guess, anti-magic problem, but it got resolved. But a side effect of it getting resolved, I apparently alone here.
You were saved?
Well, everybody was. Didn't you notice everybody was, like, shutting down and losing their magic?
Yeah, we saw that. We also saw that it was attacking Magister's Tower. The source of it was at the top of we think it was the Wrath of Vecna. Trying to...
Sorry to burst your bubble, but no.
Oh. What was it then?
A vampire that got tortured, I guess, had some kind of a life glass bomb put inside of him.
Vecna could have done that.
It was the Drow.
Vecna's controlling the Drow now? Oh.
If anything, that would be Lolth, but...
Sorry?
If anything, it would be Lolth, not Vecna.
The Spider Goddess has no power compared to Vecna.
Say, isn't Vecna missing a hand and an eye?
Not all the time.
Well, you guys have fun with that.
You're just gonna Robocop out of there, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm just... crazy even for me. I'm going to start making my way towards the house, or whatever they call it.
Yeah, the other, yeah, your base.
Yes, because I figured if we were going to take and end up somewhere to regroup, that would be the most likely place.
Mm-hmm. Would everyone else be heading home?
Sure.
What would Aru be
Yeah.
doing?
Well, Aru landed in a noble's front yard. Obviously, of course, he ends in the worst place possible for the rest of the group. Aru at.
Your body narrowly missing some iron railings. Yep.
And he's going to lay there. He's exhausted. He's going to look around. Fuck. They destroyed... God damn it. I worked hard on that. This is bull. And he's... in all his thoughts, they're halfway.
Your machine is fucked, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
You don't have mechanical cloaca anymore. Fantastic.
Yep. He's not going to even notice something that happened to him. But he's going to get up, and he's going to head back where we all meet.
Good. Okay. As you all pass through the streets, you see people looking, for want of a better word, healthier than ever. People who, yeah, even like I said, as mentioned before, even the zombies seem to be more alert than they have been for a long time. Scarlet's heading towards the hideout too. Awesome. Sooty and Diane?
Yeah, I think we'll head that way, because it does make sense, but I will send my owl out, not my owl.
Bat.
Wrong character, my bat, who was probably further away from the building when we did that, to not be destroyed.
The bat had already been absorbed into, but you can resummon it because it's a ritual. There's plenty of magic around at the moment.
It's going to take me up there to do that, but I'll do that when I get back to the thing. If that's going to be over an hour, Captain.
So, yeah.
Sophie is going to. I hope the big boss is okay. I also hope no one comes knocking on our door for the next few hours.
As the two of you head towards your house, you see a member of the Night Guard also approaching the house, and it takes you a moment to realize, hey, that's Malrock.
It's so confusing now.
I think I lost one of my horns.
It might grow back.
It will eventually. They're made out of the same stuff your nails made from.
Yeah. It won't look right. But anyway, Scarlet.
We should be lucky that that's all that happened to us.
Scarlet comes flapping up shortly afterwards.
Tail.
You keep your tail.
No, I think I kinked my tail.
You kinked your tail. Kinky?
It's probably in a funny shape.
If you've got, after we've had some rest, however, if you apply healing magic to it, it'll probably fix itself.
Almost everybody looks much as they had been before. Perhaps a little more invigorated. Malrock's flames certainly seem to be, as drained as he looks, his flames are more vigorous than they had been before. However, when Aru stumbles into view, what do you look like now?
Aru stumbles into view. His clothes are shredded. His look of joy on his face is gone. The smile that's always been there has disappeared. And the biggest feature possible of his whole thing is also gone. He's now completely white. Those of you with great knowledge of magic and the Fae might realize his darkness is gone. He sacrificed it.
That's very cool.
Oh, what did you do?
The fuck happened to you, says Malrock.
I gave everything.
No. Ask Sooty. I gave everything. I almost didn't wake up. You're just white.
But it looks like you weren't far behind, Aru.
Does this mean you're about to explode?
I don't think I'll be exploding for a little while now.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you now, a lightling?
I was just about to ask that question, Sooty.
A lightling?
That? I don't know.
Congratulations.
I don't know what I'm...
You are the first of your sub-race of Fae to have successfully removed the curse placed on your race. And all it took was getting blown up by life glass.
Yeah.
I'll give you a medical checkup later.
Great title, an Elder King Darkling. Except that I have no ounce of darkness.
You're a lightling now. Yeah.
gods. At least
Hey,
it
guys.
would. And
What happened? I guess Nyward finally stumbles in.
Yeah.
well,
We got blasted into oblivion. Jan almost died, and Aru's a lightling now.
Hey guys, I got good news. I'm gonna need like 3 years of birthday presents.
City!
Throws off like the now 3-year-old Marceline.
Hug.
My baby.
And also, I might need to have my life glass checked.
Hug.
probably not. The city's infused with the energy that was being that had been absorbed by the light glass.
And more.
Before we get there, and all of our energies, it will soon settle back to its normal ambient level, I would assume. Just give Magister time to either to get his power back in order.
Get himself together. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was epic. How do we follow that up?
A long nap.
We go snow dive.
Oh, I think you know how we follow that up. We actually go on the offensive against the fucking Drow.
But you already killed the person responsible.
That's not enough.
Bother us for a while. We blasted their plan away and built a wall.
I guarantee you, they have other tunnels to get around the wall eventually.
Oh,
We'll have.
Only
Yeah,
one
but they're
isn't
not going to
enough.
be able to take a Hydra through there. Thank God.
Yeah. They probably felt that in the Drow City, maybe even in the Duragar City, and most definitely up in Gate. I would dare to guess because of the tunnels connecting it.
One wasn't enough. Not close. They need to suffer. Oh, okay. This arrow's gone serious.
Yeah, but we aren't doing. I don't know about the rest of you, but I feel like a light breeze could still knock me over. So I don't think we.
You all need to long rest right now. Yeah. Fight the Drow. I'm game after I've rested. Yeah.
All good.
So, do you want to just long rest and put a pin in this session early? Because I can't think of anything else to do yet.
We might get visited by some very thankful and apologetic nobles. I would love to see that.
Maybe, but first
Maybe not so much for us, definitely.
they've got some sorting to do, and you did blow up their tower. So we'll see if they are grateful or not.
Anthony?
Yes.
I might have an answer for that if it's not beyond the spell's standard capabilities.
Okay.
One of the council members will just utilize their once a month wish to repair the tower.
Fair. Yes. True. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go...
That's fine. Go get whatever it is you need or whatever.
Toby's whining his face off again, and yeah, like I said, I feel like that's I think I'm out of spoons. That was awesome, but I don't have any more story in me today. So we'll put a pin in it there. I hope you guys at home have enjoyed this as much as we've enjoyed playing. Please like, comment, and click the bell, subscribe, all of that good stuff, so you get more of our epic adventures showing up in your feed. And also join our community. There's a link in the description below to get to our Discord server. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play,
have an amazing game.
Yes, have a good game.